All right, let's go. 3, 2, 1. Because I want to go to lunch. You know, Taco Bell's calling my name. Taco Bell's calling my name. Imagine if I leave that in the video. What is going on, Multiversers? Welcome back to the channel. So Multiversus just did their Into the Verse stream for the mid-season patch for Season 2, and there's some definitely good things that are coming to the game with this new patch, and then, of course, so on into the future. But at the same time, I don't know if I felt like... It's a weird feeling for me. I kind of feel like mixed on this whole thing, but I'll give my opinion a little bit later on in the video. You guys are here to see what happened, what was announced for the mid-season 2 patch, besides patch notes. That'll probably be later tonight or tomorrow or something like that, but either way, here's what was officially announced. So going in order from what they announced here, up first, they said that ranked mode is getting a change, and that would be the return of the Grandmaster Rank. So kind of cool. I'm not skilled enough, nor am I got enough time to, you know, even get up there, but Grandmaster Rank is coming back, and here's what they had to say about that.
So, first things first, Grandmaster Rank is returning to Multiversus. Players with a character RP in the top 100 highest RP across all characters will qualify for the Grandmaster tier. Players that finish the season in Grandmaster tier will earn a special banner, so there is a reward for hitting that Grandmaster, but you gotta make sure that you stick around in the top 100.
Additional rank changes are coming to silver and gold players, if I'm not mistaken. Again, I'll play the clip in just a second, but silver and gold players, if you lose a match, you will no longer lose more than one match worth of ranked points or RP. So that's kind of a nice change. You know, if you're in the lower levels, it's like, all right, I play one match and I get like, I don't know, 20 points, and then if I lose the next match and I lose 24 points, like, wait, I'm like in the bottom leagues, like that, you know. So that is a change that is coming to the game.
One more thing is we've capped the losses of RP at all tiers, so silver and gold players can no longer lose more than one game worth of RP for a loss. That was another thing that we got a lot of feedback early on, and we wanted to make sure that we addressed moving forward.
Now for one of the more exciting changes, and there's another one coming up in a second, but they're adding teching to the game, kind of. It's called the ground bounce tech. So it's when you're getting bounced into the ground by the opponent. They're hitting you over and over again. Well, after the second time that you get hit into the ground, your character automatically techs, and you'll be able to kind of control the direction if you want to tech to the left or to the right. So the whole thing is designed to help the player get out of being bounced on the ground by your opponent, you know, repeating quite a few different moves. So here's a few clips.
Go ahead and take a look to our newest addition to the game. Showcase one of the characters you see doing this quite often. You'll see Superman here. So normally in any combo, if you ground bounce, you will get ground bounced and you keep going. But if you do it twice now, you will automatically put into a tech. You can choose which direction that you will tech, but you will be placed into a tech window now, which allows players to either get reads on it or allow you to just get out of a bad situation. This will allow us to do more creative stuff. And if you have really good reads on these things, you can get some pretty large combos as well as a follow-up. So we're not entirely removing the fact that someone got a reward on hit, but we're improving the fact that you have the option to maybe get away from it. But if you get the reward, you're still going to keep a nice reward afterwards.
Wall fatigue is going to be another one, and I was kind of excited. I've started stumbling across a few players that do this, and I'm sure you guys have as well, but wall fatigue is when you are clinging to a wall, you'll start sliding very slowly, and then the longer you're on the wall, then, you know, the faster it builds up. Well, now wall fatigue is going to happen a lot faster. This is to prevent those type of players from, I guess, camping on the wall, if you will, or trying to stall out. So the wall fatigue meter increases so much quicker. So, you know, if you're one of those kind of players that like to hang out on the wall too much, I get you're trying to read the opponent and trying to find like a safe spot, but some people take this a little too far. So this is a change that is coming in the mid-season patch.
So if you go over to the wall now, you will now enter the wall fatigue state faster. So as you can see, it's already starting to pick up. And after a certain point, once you get to the wall fatigue, you will not be able to dodge up after you reach the final tier of it. So you have the ability to jump, you have the ability to use specials, but once you at a certain point of wall fatigue, you can no longer use the dodge to get up. So this will help promote the fact that people are kind of hanging out there a little bit too long, utilizing big hitboxes to get back on stage. pretty freely, and we wanted to make it so you can't just stay there as long as you like anymore.
Now for me, this was my most excited thing that they revealed, and that would be a move priority system is coming to the game. It's actually going to be implemented tomorrow, and I believe they mentioned it's going to be worked throughout like every attack. I think that's what they said, but they're starting with jab attacks, and again, I got the clip and I'll play that in a second, but they mentioned something along the lines of jab. So if your character has like a 3-hit jab combo, the first and second hit of the jab attacks will now no longer be like it's a lower priority. So they'll essentially, if they clash with a different attack, those jabs will get canceled out and you're going to be the one. So if you play like Shaggy or Finn or Banana Guard, or you know, anybody that has like the Samurai Jack, anybody that's got some of those jab attacks, well, if they try to use jab attack too often, well, then just use a different move to ultimately cancel them out, so you'll get the upper hand. So it's kind of good stuff here. I really like this change, and I can't wait to try it out myself in game.
One of our top priorities is we wanted to start working on a priority-based system. So if anybody is curious about what that is, when you have two moves, if one is lower priority and they hit on the same frame, the lower priority move will not trade. We have a trading clash-based system. So now the jabs that are not the finishing moves, to be clear, so jab 3s and such will still be a normal move, but anything that is a jab, say 1, a jab starter, we'll pick Joker, for example. They're going to lose the trade every single time. So this is something we're going to be working towards with other moves as well. This is not just for jabs, but this is the first testing of us bringing this out there. We wanted to make it so you were more inclined to use aerial approaches, dash attacks, specials, other moves, but to allow people to want to get in a little bit easier with other options as well. So this is the start of it. We have a lot more that we still want to explore with it. We're very glad that we finally got to introduce the priority system in Multiversus.
Next up is another big one that I think a lot of people will be excited for, at least to see what it feels like now in game, but that would be netcode changes and updates and, well, ultimately improvements, I'm hoping, in the game. So I don't remember them. I didn't write too much down in my notes. I don't think they mentioned too much, but they said something. They're trying to improve the netcode to make it the best possible experience that they can, and they seemed pretty happy with it. So I'll play that little clip so you can hear what they said.
In this Season 2 update, we are happy to say that we have made improvements to the netcode. If you run into any further issues with the netcode, of course, please feel free to make us aware. We are still always aiming to make the netcode the best experience possible for you, the player. So never feel shy away from letting us know that, oh, like this is messing up or I can't get into a game. But I am very happy to at least say that we've made those adjustments and we made them pretty well, I'd say. How do you feel about it, AJ?
It's a top priority of ours always. We wanted to make sure that we would continue to focus on that, and we'll be continuing to keep an eye on these things as well. So hopefully we see a lot more improvements coming your way as you play throughout your matches.
So that was pretty much the main talking points, the main information that they gave to us. So I want to give my opinion. Like I said, there's some good stuff. I'm really excited about the ground bounce tech. I think that's a great change for the game. And then the move priority system, that is my number one thing that I absolutely love from this. So there's some good changes. Don't get me wrong. Some really good changes that are coming to the game. But somehow, just for maybe I just need to see it in action and then I'll feel a lot better or something. But I don't know. I kind of feel like I have mixed feelings about this Into the Verse patch or the Into the Verse stream for the mid-season patch. I don't know if maybe I was expecting more. I don't know. Talk about hitboxes. That's something they didn't do. Then again, that could be hitboxes could be something that get mentioned on the official patch notes when they come out. So again, they didn't go over any character balance changes issue either. I should say that will be a separate video once the patch notes come out. But you know, I kind of felt like I expected a little bit more, but I don't know. Again, weird feeling for me, but just my opinion. Just my opinion. I'm just one guy. I'm not the be all end all, and I never have been, and I never will be. But that's kind of it for me for this one. Let me know what you guys think. How are you feeling about the mid-season 2 patch? I think good things are being once again implemented and put into place for making the game better. And again, netcode improvements, I truly hope I mean, if they can get rid of the stupid little, when you freeze on screen for a second and then your character just walks off screen, if they can somehow fix that or whatever they need to do to make that a better experience, I hope that they figured that out. But, you know, that's just me. Either way, that is it for this one. There's your update on a lot of the main things that they talked about that will be coming to Multiverses during the Season 2 mid-season patch.